say, yarn? What yarn? These are my kittens. I always point out that we as knitters can forgive each other for wool addiction because we understand how magic it is. And whether you've thought about it or not, I always point this out because I think it's the most fascinating thing about wool, and it took me forever to realize it. But I want you to, this is a visualization exercise. Don't try to stand up during this. Some dizziness is normal. I want you to imagine, and be honest because no one can see inside your head, I want you to imagine all of the wool that is in your stash. Okay, got it? Okay, now mentally combine that with all of the other stashes in this room. Now add in the stashes of all of the other knitters in the world. Now add in all of the yarn shops in the world, including eBay. Got it? So that's all of the stashes and all of the yarn shops from all of the knitters in all of the world. Now multiply that by every moment since the dawn of time. Because from that moment until now, there has never been a machine that can shear a sheep. And that means that every ball of wool I've ever had, that you have ever had, that anybody's ever had since the dawn of time until now, all started with another human being holding a pissed off sheep down to the ground. In the world of my imagination, this is a sweaty, shirtless Australian named Nick. But feel free to name your own shearer. Okay, so what else can we do to help Muggles understand us? We can act in concert, which is probably our greatest strength as knitters. Watching a bunch of knitters is like watching a flock of birds. You know how you're watching birds and they'll all be flying along and then all of a sudden they'll just change direction? All at once? Knitters are like that. They're all knitting along, minding their own business, and then all of a sudden they all veer off left and knit clap a tea. Knitters are overwhelming when we act in concert like this. How many people here are a member of Knitters Without Borders? Good on you. Earlier this year I decided to make a challenge to knitters. When the first kind of big give around for Knitters Without Borders, I asked knitters to give, and we raised about $120,000. I decided, in a very, I don't know, deep moment, to aim for $240,000. I thought knitters could double the number. I thought it would be difficult, but possible. Several experienced fundraisers told me not to be too disappointed if I couldn't do it because that was a lot of money. They told me not to be embarrassed if knitters could not give me another $120,000. The first $120,000 took 2 years. The second $120,000 took 72 hours. Another $100,000 turned up right after that, and today the total stands at more than $320,000. And that's not even accurate because I had a hard drive crash that's holding all of your emails hostage. That's an extraordinary response. It's far above the response that you get from ordinary people.